Do you think you could have helped Prince, Dr. Howard?
Before we even get to the cornfields, let's talk about the basics, the hip surgery and the fentanyl. Rick Peliquin is a former groundskeeper at Paisley Park. He explained how in 2010 Prince had hip replacement surgery at Mayo Clinic from Dr. Truesdale. Yet, right here the paperwork says history reviewed, no pertinent past surgical history. Moline Hospital, Nelson Prince, the birth date is wrong, the height and weight are wrong at the bottom, so we really don't know who we're talking about. But either way, the person they're trying to pass off as Prince has no pertinent surgical history. Let's talk about the fentanyl. The media story is that Prince died from taking Vicodin that was laced with fentanyl and he didn't know it. So let's look at some of the statistics surrounding that fentanyl information. There were so many illicit drugs around Paisley Park that this DEA evidence sheet, the only one pill was found, number 15, one tablet contains hydrocodone right down here. Only this tablet contained hydrocodone. The other ones had lidocaine, some of them had oxycodone, some of them had ecstasy, other party drugs. I typed it out right there for you. You could take a screenshot. That's what that DEA list says. It's really hard to read. So right down here, the one tablet containing hydrocodone, based on that is how the media said Prince was taking hydrocodone laced with fentanyl. However, when Prince had his blood tested on 4/20, it failed to show any fentanyl. The story is that he went to the doctor on April 20th, had his blood tested, they did the test, and it had 0 fentanyl. So how on the morning of April 21st, then on the morning of April 21st, he has 67.8 NCGs per liter of blood. That was because the fentanyl was self-induced. This is a statement from Midwest Medical Examiner's office. I'll zoom in on the information. The decedent self-administered fentanyl. It's also very important to note this. I know because my sister committed suicide when she was 19 years old. It says place of death, residence, date of injury, unknown. And then place of injury and address of injury, residence. Okay, so the fact that the medical examiner lists it as an injury, a suicide is a self-inflicted or self-induced cause and manner of death. So that's why they didn't put overdose of pharmaceuticals, overdose of hydrocodone. It simply says decedent self-administered fentanyl.
Do you have a suicide note found?
I am not responding to any kind of questions regarding what may have been taken.
How long he was in the elevator? Had it been overnight, do you believe?
It had not been in the couple of minutes before first responders had arrived.
I'm sorry, can you
And it had not been within the couple of minutes before the first responders had arrived.
Prince did not die from a Vicodin or Percocet overdose. The toxicology report is clear that Prince died from an overdose of fentanyl.